Today I'm going to be giving you a closer look at this bangle bracelet, which is the Cupid heart from J.NINA. So one thing that I always love and appreciate about J.NINA is that their jewelry comes in these really pretty jewelry cases, which I would call gift ready. If I were getting this bracelet for anyone as a gift, it's just this cute, nice, white, hard case that just gives a nice little presentation and is gift ready. So let's give you a closer look at this bracelet. Now the interesting and the unique thing about this is that it's a bangle bracelet that can be worn two ways. Now it has this rose gold overlay that comes off and you can wear it just the silver piece underneath. So you can wear it two ways like this or with the overlay over top. So this is rose gold, and you can see that it just goes around the band, and it has this heart shape where the inside heart just slips into and fits there. Now both of these are encased in Swarovski crystals. So on the outside of this heart, they're lined with the crystals, and then the entire heart is filled with them on the silver piece. It's got a silver plated piece here, so you can wear this quite simply with just a silver plated piece, or you can wear it with this over top. You can wear it both ways and change it up. There is a chain clasp on the back that is adjustable, so you can make it a little bit smaller. Now for me, I can kind of take or leave that chain. It still operates as a bangle bracelet, so I don't feel like this adjusts it for me to make it larger or smaller, really. So if this was just the whole way around, it would be fine. Now this one I can slip on and off my wrist without undoing that. So I'm not even really using the clasp, to be honest. But you can undo it, and it does make it easier and more comfortable to slip off your arm this way if you undid that clasp. Okay, now one issue for me with this bracelet that is not quite perfect. I love the look and the style of it, and I love that I can wear it two different ways, and that I have the option of removing one of the bangles, so you can just get this thinner bracelet, and it's like you have two different pieces of jewelry, which is always nice, two for the price of one. But the problem with it for me is that what happens with bangle bracelets, let me put this piece back on so I can demonstrate. Whoops. Okay, so what happens with bangle bracelets? They spin around pretty easily, especially if you have any kind of design or whatever. The weight in this bracelet is clearly right here on the top and not in the chain. So I find mine that it frequently will spin around like this. And then when it's hanging like this, which now it's not going to do it. There we go. When it's hanging like that, any kind of motion of my arm, and it's easy, like if I'm just sitting at my computer typing, that top bangle pops right off and will slip off pretty easily. So I do get nervous going out certain places where if I'm going to be moving my arm around a lot, that I'm afraid that this is going to fall off and I'm going to lose it. So what would make this perfect for me is if the piece went on and really snapped into place somewhere. It would be fine with me if I had to make a little bit more of an effort to take it off. If there was some kind of snap or like latch where it could connect on permanently, because for me, it just pops off, and I don't want to lose that piece because I really like it. Now the heart does fit inside, but it doesn't like snap into place, and that heart overlay doesn't hold it in a way that it stays on there, that you really have to work to pull it off. Like I said, once it flips around and the weight is hanging there, then the weight of that top bangle will just make it loosen and fall off. Even with those problems being stated for me, do I still love this bracelet? Yeah, I do. And to be honest, for me, with my personal taste, I wear it most frequently with just the silver plated. I like that thin bangle there with the heart. There are times that I will wear it with this piece on, but like I said, I get a little bit nervous about it popping off. And I definitely feel more comfortable wearing it on there if I felt like it was secure and going to stay. But I still love it, and I'm still wearing it, especially just the plain bangle like this. But yes, it would be perfect for me had this been able to have some way where it latches on, but it does make a pretty display to have both of those pieces together and to have that combination of the silver and the rose gold and that little thicker bit of a bangle band there with the heart design. But it can be worn two ways. And yeah, it just makes a pretty little piece here because it's heart design. This would be a great one to give for romantic interest in your life. It is just pretty and a nice little bracelet. I do have smaller wrists, so for me, like this bangle will go down pretty low, but that's how it is with the bangle bracelet. It's wide like that and slides down, and I really love the look of it, and I love the jangly feel of it, so it doesn't bother me that it twists around. The only problem for me is that that top piece doesn't quite click securely into place and will slide off with wear and use when I'm moving around. Not always. I mean, I can wear it around for a while, but if I'm sitting and like moving my hand around a lot, that it twists just right so that the heart is hanging this way at the bottom, then the weight of it just makes it kind of heavy, and that's when it becomes more susceptible to fall off. So that's been your closer look at this bracelet. I hope that it was helpful for you. But as far as the quality and everything goes, just because those pieces don't snap together well doesn't mean that it's not a good quality bracelet. I'm definitely impressed with it. It's well done, it's pretty, and it's nice. So that's been your closer look.